Hey folks, what's going on? I'm the Credit Savage. Welcome to my channel where I like to talk about traveling for free and doing so by taking advantage of credit cards, their sign-up bonuses, so you can take, full advantage of all of those addendums and maximize on all of those rewards. And so today though, I am not going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about federal unemployment. I know that I usually talk about EDD in California. However, I've had people from all over ask me questions, and sometimes I just don't have the answer because I don't know what state you are in. However, I have news right now that affect us all in the United States, specifically all of you guys that are in Republican-led states where the majority of legislators, your legislators in your state, are Republican. And so I will be also talking about the effects that a bill may have within the government and how it's going to affect us all, as well as the bot situation in California. There's a bot that people can use that makes it easier for you to get a hold of the EDD representatives. However, it's not working right now, but I have news on that. So, but let me just get this right out of the way. It seems like Republicans have introduced legislation or a bill to end enhanced unemployment benefits by mid-June to the end of June. And I don't understand why they're doing this, since it seems like there's a little spike in certain areas, especially in Republican-led states. But that's, I guess, besides the point. It is called the Get Americans Back to Work Act. And so what they want to do is they want to cut the $300 supplement that the federal government is giving you weekly completely after June. And I guess in June, they want to cut it to $150 a week. So they're going to phase it out. And then it's gone in June. It's not September like originally the CARES Act had it ending. And so if you guys are in Republican-led states, I would suggest you start calling your representatives and your senators and tell them exactly how you feel one way or the other. However, it seems to me that you may want to keep the federal unemployment enhanced benefits the way that they are so that they can end in September. It just makes it easier for people because I know personally a ton of people that have kids that can't get back to work because a lot of schools are closed, or the summer is right around the corner, and so their kids are not going to be going to school, or the school is going to have just limited days, and so it makes it really hard for somebody to keep a schedule, in which case they can't work. Moreover, on top of that, there seems to be a lot of misinformation when it comes to how jobs are going to open, and different fields have different guidelines, and it's a mess. And so it seems that it would be more beneficial to keep the federal enhancement benefits till September, when things are a little more placed and we can see and have more data as to how things are working with states that are opening up, and if we have a surge or not. So that's just my 2 cents. However, let's get back to it. Like I said, around 20 states will also stop giving their citizens the extra $300 that they're getting additionally in aid from the federal government. And so the wording is that they think that the government should not be in the business of creating lucrative government dependency. Again, I'm just going to go back to my last comment. I don't think it's government dependency when things are not fully opened and people can't send their kids back to work. Moreover, there's a lot of people that are high risk and they still can get sick if they go back to work. Say they work at restaurants, right? And they're high risk. And so they go back to restaurants where people are not going to be wearing masks. And then they put themselves in a position where they, anybody that goes into that restaurant, everybody has not had the shot. We know that for a fact. Okay, we can infer that not 100% of the people are going to be vaccinated. And so let's say somebody, is sick, and so gets this person sick how do things work out then? And it just they are scared to go back to work, and they want to make sure that things feel comfortable for them. And I don't think that people should be penalized for that. And so that's just, like I said, it's my personal opinion. You're more than welcome to call your representatives and tell them how you feel, especially any of you guys that are in Republican-led states. And so this, however, the bill that they're introducing and the way that they seem to want to chip away at all these benefits is not only going to be affecting the $300. It's actually going to affect PEUC. It's going to affect Fed Ed and any program, as well as PUA, and any program designed to help Americans during this pandemic time. And so I don't see how that's beneficial, and I just don't get it. My theory is that if you are a representative that wants to send your citizens or the people that voted for you back to work, it would make sense for that region to have very low rates of people being infected and high rates of vaccination. I mean, the data is out there, and it just makes sense that that's one of the things that you would look at. However, I'm not a politician, and I'm not, trying to be political about this. I'm just putting out there, what a lot of people feel and how a lot of people are thinking, as well as my 2 cents. But I'm trying not to be political at all. Again, now back to the California bot. Like I was saying, the person that was in charge of that side project is actually working to extend it, because it was not designed to hold such a mass volume of calls. And so this person is actually taking this side project and working diligently so that he could broaden it, and more people are able to get through to EDD with that bot. It's going to be maybe a month or two before we have more information as to how that side project is going. But let's keep our fingers crossed, because it did help thousands of people get through to EDD and file and get their situation sorted out. So that's what I have for you guys today. Please, if I said anything that clicked with you, or this content is something that you find useful, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and feel free to share, because at the end of the day, it's all about sharing this information so that more people have access to it and are in the know. I wanted to make this video because if you are in one of those Republican-led states that wants to end your federal provisions, I would start getting ready now. You can have some contingency plans going, and that's the main reason I wanted to make this video, so that you now have a heads up and see what type of employment is available around your area, if your unemployment benefits are about to expire, or you're going to be very affected by this and are not going to have much to fall back on. So just a little heads up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.